Alrighty, welcome to episode 2 of the Ninja Tutorials. So today we are going to be going over the warp wall. If you know Ninja, if you've seen American Ninja Warrior, if you've seen Ninja Kids on YouTube, if you've seen The Floor is Lava or Ultimate Beastmaster, anything like that, you should recognize what's behind me here. So I have a 10 foot, a 12 foot, and a 15-foot warp wall. The 15-foot one is the one that is on the television show Ninja Warrior. It is their regular height of wall, and then they have their 18-foot mega wall, which we don't have here, unfortunately, but maybe one day in the future I'll have a video of me going up an 18-foot mega wall. Today I'm going to be going over the technique on how to run up a wall, how to run, how to approach the wall, what to be doing when you're on the wall, and how to ascend on top of the wall once you've grabbed the top. And then I can give you as well some challenges that you can do with your warp walls and some different fun stuff. Alrighty, so with your warp walls, big key thing here is speed and how you're running. So speed among everything, because you're going to want to have all the power to send up that wall as fast as you can and as hard as you can. When you're running, it is best to remain on the toes, and when you're on the wall, also on the toes. If you end up heel strike in the wall, where you run and your footsteps are really heavy, your momentum is going to be killed and you're not going to have enough power to get up that wall. Also, body positioning. When I'm running, if I am curled in, like as if I'm sprinting towards the wall, and my eyes are making direct contact with the wall, I'm going to slam into the wall. My eyes are going to drive me to where I want to go and wherever they're looking. So my objective is the top, so I'm looking at the top of the wall. That way I can also point my chest up with the wall and run along with the wall to the top. When you've reached your maximal height, ideally 3 to 4 steps, from there you are going to take a leap up and towards, not a leap back, obviously, with your hands straight up above you. Also, key thing, make sure that when you're reaching, you don't try to scramble up the wall and have a really low hand. That's also a momentum killer. So, an example of the warp wall. Get to the top. Drop down. Yes, I am taller. I'm 6'2". So obviously the higher walls are going to be a little bit easier for me than for somebody else who is a little bit shorter, but the technique remains the same. Run with lots of speed, big jump up, hands above the head, boom. Now, when it comes to ascending the wall, right, so you've grabbed the top of your wall. Awesome. Now, how do you get on top? Many couple ways. I'm going to talk about the ways that I use and some ways that you can use as well. So, the way that I use is I have a staggered foot position. I got 1 foot up high, 1 foot down low, my hands on the top. With my foot that is bent, I'm pushing down with the toes and I'm pushing straight down to get that little hop. My straight leg is kicking out behind me at the same time. In my hands, I'm pulling the wall in to my chest. So I'm going to do that all in one move. Boom. Now up here, I can raise my foot and then on top of the wall. Other ways to climb. Usually the first way people start is They try to like scramble up the wall, use their elbows, push themselves, and just end up slipping and wasting time and wasting energy. That way works, but a key thing with that is having your feet up high. If I'm trying to pull my chest down the wall and my feet are way down here, it's just not going to be as efficient. You might still make it up the wall, but it's gonna be a struggle. If my feet are up high and I pull the wall in and give more of a push, I can get my chest on top of the wall, push down, get my foot on, and climb the wall. Last way is a spider climb. So I have my hands on, my feet are high, I'm sinking nice down and low. I swing my foot on top, and now I'm using my hands and my foot to then pull my knee on and then ascend the wall. So those are ways to get on top of the wall. If you have enough momentum and enough speed when you go up, you can pop straight up to the top of the wall, kind of like this. But that's granted that you have a lot of comfortability with the wall and it's nice and flat and you can get a big, big pull and just push down and hop the feet on. Otherwise, any of those techniques are valid. Whatever one works best for you. Challenges with the warp wall. So, you've run from a good distance to get up the wall. Way to challenge yourself, especially if you can't get any higher walls, is stick with the smaller wall, but get closer to the wall before you run. If you can get right next to the wall, get a good power up and catch on, you have a good amount of traction and control to then go for higher walls. So if I were to go, for example, the big wall, 15 foot with no run up, I do a little rock back and forth, do a little big step, up, the top. Other ways you can progress your warp wall is from your jump. So what I'm going to aim for is as I run up the 10, I'm going to get my elbows up in the air above the top of the wall before I catch down. So you get a big run, big jump, up, catch. And then you aim for higher and higher and higher. Aim for like chest line, lower, 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 lower. And you've just worked on your jump. Because when it comes to 15 foot or anything higher, it is all going to come down to how high you can jump. Because everyone's going to reach maximal height from the curve of the wall. So you're going to have to jump that last portion of the wall. Alrighty everybody, thanks for watching my second video on Ninja Tutorials. Today we talked about the warp wall. Future videos we'll talk about other challenges and different type of things that you can do with a warp wall. And look out for more videos in the future. Thanks.